Welcome back to Apollo Justice, and now we can get away from this boring song and go on to something that's hopefully a bit more exciting.
I don't know, Dwibs. I actually kind of like it. It's a bit
I never really liked
atmospheric.
I like
It
it.
reminds me
really
of
liked
Balam Gardens theme.
I never really liked those kind of songs, if I'm honest.
It's aesthetic.
Oh, hello.
That song, isn't that the one Lamiroir was singing?
But in piano form.
It's almost like a leitmotif.
But who's playing the piano? There's nobody there.
Yeah, you're right. The Invisible Guitar Serenade.
Oh, well, Nomura must be a really big fan of that one.
Yes. Take you want to focus on the song, yeah.
Now, I'd love to do a show on a stage like this.
Don't worry, Trucy. You'll get your wish.
Well, song's over.
Because someone interrupted the ambience.
I'd come to see that. Okay, great for you, Apollo.
The house is full, and as one of the audience sighs with wonderment.
Now, to her credit, there's actually a very big character reason why she's looking forward to having her own show. That's one of the good things about this game.
I can imagine she needs attention because lack of that.
There I am, singing my ballad. Rose
it's not that
petals
too.
I'll say it like
swirling
this, Tio,
through the
it's nothing selfish like that. I mean, sure, that's what it seems like on the cover, but there's...
I didn't want it to sound in
Not
that
bad.
kind of...
Wait, aren't you a magician?
The whole need for stimulation thing can actually be channeled in a good way.
I'll just let you know,
She's
though, that's not
forgotten
the
her
case,
bloody
though.
occupation.
That's right. I was a magician, wasn't I?
Maybe.
She is an alien.
I
She
don't know
forgot her
anymore.
She forgot her occupation. Some dedication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Aha! If it isn't Miss Trucy, and it is.
And you appear right in front of her.
Didn't see it coming.
Okay.
Uncle Valant.
I'm surprised she wasn't called Uncle Valentine or something.
Maybe that's kind of the idea.
What exactly are you doing here?
I take real responsibility in task undertaken. I am inspecting my equipment of illusion to make sure naught is amiss, miss.
I was the one who asked you the question.
The Lamiroir teleportation illusion. Oh!
Teleportation, no.
Yes.
Should anything go wrong, it will reflect poorly upon me and my troop.
He's not
Oh,
kidding.
Damn it, someone died. I'm gonna be souped.
Well, that's kind of a big deal because it's bad publicity.
Yeah.
As I went about my exacting examination, I happened to notice that piano.
Oh!
Hopefully it's not the one of Mario 64. And I remember that fair lady's melancholy melody.
Be thankful for
And you
being
can play the
close to
piano.
that piano.
Hey Apollo, maybe Uncle Valant can shed some light on this whole thing for us.
You know, Uncle Valent's been pretty useful for this case, I have to say.
He's been more useful than anyone thus.
Yeah.
Again, see why I like this guy?
Yeah.
He actually
Or-
does stuff.
At the very least, it's a breath of fresh air.
Let me put it like this.
Alright,
Valant
let's,
in this is kind of like Varric from Legend of Korra in that Valant
Actually,
feels
no,
like one of those
present the badge,
characters that
present
would
the
be in the
badge.
original trilogy.
Ah.
Bad.
The proof positive of your profession. Yes.
Ah, yes, indeed.
Yeah, I don't know if Trucy went hers, so she probably can't remember it.
Might I have a look?
Wow, someone actually wants to see the badge.
Oh, what's this? It's gone.
Hello, with your career!
Sorry, Apollo, you're not a toad anymore.
What did you do with my attorney's badge?
He sent it to the past.
Don't be alarmed. Let me guess, it's behind his ear.
Wait for
Yeah.
it.
That would hurt.
Miss Trucy, take a look into your top it if you would.
Ah! It's your badge, Apollo. What's it doing in there?
Aren't you the magician?
Well,
no,
hey,
I don't think she is.
look, Dwibs. Magicians can dazzle other magicians, you know.
That was
Because-
amazing, wasn't it, Apollo?
Especially considering Trucy's still in training anyway.
Yeah.
But she wants to be a singer now, apparently.
He called that pouch at her waist a tuppets. Yeah,
What about you to
that was-
judge?
Is that some kind of magician speak?
I thought he was referring to the top hat, so that's why it was referred like that.
No.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
thought
it
I thought there was a
was
misspelling there somehow.
I wouldn't
No,
be
no, no, no,
surprised.
no. That's a
That's-
toppet. Basically,
I
a
was
toppet.
wondering-
Okay, basically,
Oh,
a
sorry.
toppet is one of those utility devices that magicians use to dispose of objects secretly.
Alright.
Bit of magician trivia for you guys.
But you
now
can
they just
see
revealed that
Trucy's very
trick.
clearly.
Sure, are you sure you're seeing all of her toppets?
Lamont's vanishing act was your illusion, right?
Indeed. The purple prosecutor petitioned my
Great job giving him the lines of alliteration.
You know, I gotta say, this guy would give Franziska von Karma a run for money in the alliteration department.
At the climax of the song, he said, "Make her disappear, like a dream."
And then the guy
I'm
misinterpreted the
sorry,
message
Francisco
and took the
You could do a
and took
alliteration.
and took the mafia definition of the term "make her disappear." Like a dream.
Yeah.
I thought the term was take care of them.
Well, I can
No,
work with
disappear.
technical endeavors.
Guys, as Ace Attorney 1 showed us, the proper term is actually erase.
There are none of the conveniences of a stage built
That's
for
not
sorcerers. That
Not the name of an overhyped anime.
was a challenging task, and so I accepted. Which one, Dwibs? Sorry.
Erased, and that wasn't that anime that a lot of people were high on at first, but then as it
I
went
don't
on, it was-
remember.
Never heard of it.
Oh, we have to see this again.
She disappeared from the top of the top. Oh god, I have to repeat this, don't I? But in order to move, you would have had to use some. This makes me sound like a horrible act. Use some sort of secret tunnel.
Why was it moving so slowly? Just to pad out the animation?
People
Yeah.
come to me because I'm a professional. I'm
How
unprofessional.
come his dialogue moves normally? Mine doesn't.
Basically,
Maybe he changed yours. by
My
magic.
illusions are custom made for a time and a place.
basically, because it's a certain bout of video,
No.
they basically had to time in the dialogue with the cutscenes. This
Now,
was
because of the murder, all the eyes of the nation are on these cards, and sorry, Java.
It's okay.
Not a bad thing as far as the fortunes of the troop Grammary are concerned.
Basically, to sum it
Sorry.
up, because it's sort of an FMV, though not really an FMV, it's a special kind of video made for DS.
Well, if
CGI
it's FMV
rendering.
Java,
Yeah.
it's bound to be locked at 15 frames.
I mean, it looks better. I mean, well, obviously, it's going to look better on here than it did on the DS.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The thing is, like, well, on the DS, they also had to time the text in with the video. Guess that's probably the case here, too.
And went well it did. Now, speaking of pianos,
Don't let Phoenix write near one.
that piano over there travels. Oh my, oh shit, maybe it really is that one of Mario 64.
Uh-oh.
It troubles you? Why?
What? Oh, why would you ask why?
Because it's important.
It might be
Circular
important.
question.
I think it's probably quicker if I just go check it out myself, thanks.
Good, you got the hint, Apollo.
Very good.
Have a
Yeah,
gold card.
man, that little earpiece in my ear with Mr. Right on the other end's working wonders.
I know what you're thinking in that head of yours. Grammary, yes, you say. I recall seeing him on television.
But you weren't mentioning any game before this point.
Something of that sort.
Well, neither was Apollo.
Yeah, that's the kind of problem when you introduce these kind of things.
Retroactive continuity, pretending they existed up until that point.
Yeah, it's
Um,
nothing new in a series.
Actually, yes, you're right.
Wow, he must read your mind, Apollo.
Yeah, it's not that
Totally.
special.
I
Everyone
think
reads
he's
my
told-
mind.
Phoenix gets his mind read it all the time.
Although not in this
It's
game,
the lawyer's curse.
surprisingly. Oh wait, that's right, he's
Or
not a
everyone tells
lawyer.
him that, and he made a good guess.
Yeah.
Remember, only those who stand on the defense stand can have their minds read.
It was 20 years ago.
Let's see, 20
Smelled
years
like
ago.
a flashback.
Yes.
A young magician,
Oh God,
a
no,
genius
another
of
one.
his time, came down among
The
us.
last thing this case needs is more flashbacks.
Ah,
hello.
this guy.
His name was Magnifique Grammary.
A complete bastard, as we'll see later on.
Cat,
Oh.
an elephant, and a turtle.
Yeah.
Okay. It was he who began the great troop grammar. Well, Dwibs, the ominous music kinda is giving a clue.
Yep.
At his prime, not a day passed that he did not play upon the screens of every TV there was.
Wow, it was probably
That
popular.
cat was seeing something, alright.
I do have a vague memory of someone like that on TV.
Yet, several years ago, that time came to an end. My troop pulled a vanishing act. Yes.
Was it 7 years ago, I wonder?
Cries for magic no longer heard. The TV screen a barren waste, a strip of illusion.
Well, actually...
Social
actually,
commentary on modern magicians, I guess.
That's not true. I still went to all your shows.
Honestly, I don't think magic tricks are really all that impressive if you see them through TV as opposed to seeing it with your own eyes. Going to the stage, you know what I mean?
I can see
Like that one in the parking lot down at the supermarket.
Yeah, Trucy just...
Yeah.
I mean, you could easily just
Oh.
edit the TV footage. When you start playing supermarket parking lots, you know you're in trouble.
See,
Yeah.
now, this is actually a part of Trucy's character arc in this game, and one of the better parts of this game, as you'll later go on to see.
We hone our skill at these small Venus, always waiting our time.
Venues.
Yes, one day we will rise up from obscurity onto Frame's shining stage once more.
Aww,
So it's like the Suikoden series.
kinda.
I do this not only for the magic that is Grammary, but for my partner.
Your partner? You mean...
Who do you think?
Yes, means Zach Grammary.
Harry Potter? Trucy's father.
Yes.
The real. Or disappeared 7 years ago.
7 years.
Who, Mr. Wright?
Gee, I wonder.
There was no name higher than Grammary in show business circles. None.
I can name a few that would beg to differ, but...
Well,
I
that
will
was
see us return
depressing!
to glory. I, Valant Grammary.
Yeah, Whiplash!
You know, I gotta say this though, I'm more interested in his story than I am the current story of this case.
Honestly, yeah.
Our founder, Magnifique Grammary, was truly a genius, a worker of miracles.
I'm sure.
But sometimes, the miracle never happened.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the one I saw when I was little.
You have to use your little voice, sorry. He calls you Trucy.
Whatever.
How he made that whole jumbo jet go. What happened to the jet again?
Implied terrorism. Yay.
Yay!
He made it disappear. But into where is the question.
Apparently someone doesn't remember it as well as they thought.
Well, she was a kid, to be fair. And Lord knows, considering the stuff Trucy has to put up with, I can sort of see why she forgets.
Paula,
some of
do you
that stuff.
remember what you did when you were 5?
Of all the would-be magicians who came to his door, only Zack and I had a talent.
Someone
Probably
thinks
yourself,
very
right?
highly of themselves.
Well, he's actually not kidding, Shuri. Let's just say the Grammary Troop was an incredibly hard one to get into.
In no time at all, Valant and Zack were the shining stars in Grammary Crown.
Cool, huh? And Zach Grammary was my daddy.
We know.
Blink, blink.
Link.
Don't even blink.
This case could be a lot shorter if they repeated stuff less.
Well,
Now
in
that
case of
Magnifique
short-
and Zack are gone, I have but one wish.
There's no just have to pause the series. Sometimes I have to go in a door or something.
Oh no, that's fine.
Let it be I, Valant Grammary, who brings the Grammary miracle back to the big stage.
Aww. Hey, look at that! A character
luck.
who has a motivation that's not all just sunk in depression and gloom.
I'm rooting for you.
Me too.
Miss Trucy, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need you to skill by my side.
You know, to get
Give it-
magicians back into the limelight.
Yeah, give it 2 years.
One skill coming up.
Aww.
I think you might need a bit more than one skill. How did we manage to get off the topic of the case so quickly all the time?
You know,
Because the case itself.
Follow
I
is
mean-
just a blessing.
You know, take
here.
this into consideration, guys. When we go off topic from the case, we get better moments. I'm starting to realize another reason why I like the second half better. Like, it's in the second half of this
Oh,
case where
again
we
with the
actually get the
ladder.
lead in
That's the
with the
ladder he
magicians.
used to
Anyway.
get up there. And I'm unlikely to forget anytime soon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. That's my headcanon now.
Me neither.
Apollo basically has an earpiece in his ear with Phoenix on the other side. So Phoenix can live vicariously through Apollo and still do lawyering.
I don't know. I mean, going off of how Apollo does compared to the later cases as opposed to how he does in, you know, Turnabout Trump, I get the feeling that Phoenix would have kind of have told him how to solve some things. And, oh, we'll get to that certain moment.
I'll never be able to climb a tower again. Period.
Traumatized by the fact that when he climbed it, he saw a dead body with an electric guitar in hand.
That's one big piano. I've never actually played one. I generally try not to be near my father when playing that thing.
Everyone's a critic. I'll admit, though, it's not as easy
You
as
should
slamming
get
the
Mr.
desk.
You should get Mr. Wright to teach you sometime.
That's a good idea, I guess.
No, don't. I was kidding.
No.
No good. He can't play either.
Even though that's his job. Well, his official
his
job.
His name makes people ignore that.
I kind of feel bad for the guy now.
I guess he still has his true job of being the ace poker player who's never lost.
Maybe now's my big chance. Stand back. This could be the debut of a prodigy.
Why
Well,
not?
Come here, everybody.
Why not? We've had prodigies who start as early as 13. Why not?
Please say
15?
we have an audio clip.
We're gonna have a toddler at some point.
Let's do it.
Oh boy.
What? Ew!
It wasn't the worst. Though, that's
Yeah,
kind of
but
just the
did you
easy
hear a
sliding your
little-
finger up the keys.
Yeah, but did you hear a little noise?
Yes.
Did you make that noise just now?
Wasn't that the one that disrupted Gavin's performance?
Let me try it again.
No, that was the guitar.
Let's
Okay.
see.
But this is still important.
Spent so much on that fucking minigame.
Oh.
Snap.
You know, I think something's stuck in the piano.
Don't tell me it's another dead body.
Is it a bullet?
A
Is
dead
there a
body in the
bullet?
piano?
If it were a dead body, they would be able to play half, like 1/3, 2/3 of the keys.
That would have to be like the dead body of a mouse or something.
Time to take a look under the hood. She's confusing cars with pianos.
Some people call that the hood of a piano.
It has a similar structure.
Oh.
Huh? Look, this was stuck between the strings.
Is that a detonator?
Maybe.
Kinda.
There is a button on there.
Don't press it.
It's big, red, and shiny. Just press it.
Then yes, let's press it.
No, don't!
It looks like some kind of switch.
I was tempted to make a Nintendo
Ooh,
Switch joke,
what-
but I couldn't.
what?
But I couldn't think of I couldn't think of a good one. So
Ooh, what does this button
Button
do?
do.
someone must have
Reminds-
thrown this into the piano. Switch placed in pocket.
It'll come in
I could
handy.
do that.
Don't worry, that'll come in handy for December 7th.
Just
No pocket is big enough for that.
Just don't
Mine-
leak the
mine-
cartridges.
Mine are. Hi, bye, Grandma.
Look, Apollo.
Do you just call her grandma?
What?
She's not that old.
Rude.
That was unintentional. Oh,
Oh no.
I
What?
don't know what that means.
Ugh.
Well, anyway, what are you gonna say, Jova?
Protect that Switch with your life, Apollo. It's going to be incredibly valuable starting December
There's only
7th,
one person I
2018.
know who can munch with such venom. It's Tom Hardy. Oh no, wait, it's
What are you doing here?
Those things are infinite.
Oh my god, it's Emma Jova stole my role, Sky. Hello, Emma. You looking as grumpy as ever?
Oh, am I supposed to be happy? You gave me the second degree in court, and Prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool.
Kind of damages your credibility a little bit, doesn't it?
She's got a point.
You just don't like
actually.
Gavin anyway, though.
You're talking about the bloodstained Mr. Latouche left?
Oh, you mean on top of every other thing? My department chief had a field day with that one. Even a blind person could see the shooter wasn't blind. Funny guy, huh? Well, it's not like it was in the freaking report.
Who compiled that report?
My police chief guy. I think his name was, Gumshoe.
He retired.
But that bloodstain helped uncover the biggest mystery of all.
Now we know that Mr. Latouche was really with Interpol. That's my headcanon. Gumshoe retired and is now living a happy life with someone.
Let's just say Investigations 2 may kind of contradict that notion.
We wouldn't have found that out without you.
Freaking Yamazaki always contradicting me.
I suppose. Man, poor Emma, though. Like, she had no idea that the kid was actually not blind.
Yeah.
Maybe
He's
that's
so
why the chief gave me these after he finished chewing me out.
Oh, so when you fuck up, you get free stacks. When the Apollo
Oh.
fucked up, he gets stared at.
Said it was my reward.
This world is bullshit.
This world is bullshit, dude.
Are chocolate snackoos popular down at the precinct or something? Munch, munch, munch.
Wow, she's munching very quick. I was hoping we could check out the crime scene again.
No. Just put some snackoos in your hat. It'll
It'll attract her away.
Should I make them disappear?
Be my guest. You're not gonna find any clues in here.
You know it's rude to talk with your mouth full.
Well, we're having a mirror court today, but I don't hear anyone raising that objection. No, I did find something strange.
Someone got on the wrong side of bed this year.
This year.
Yeah.
Something strange?
Well, she's been
In
she's been like this since she first appeared.
Not this grumpy, and again, like I said, she kinda got made the laughing stock
Anyway,
in the first
I
trial.
know I'll make her feel better, presenting the badge.
You know, you're a bit like Mr. Right.
A bit.
A bit.
Just a
Don't say that like
little
Phoenix
bit.
Wright knockoff.
I don't know, you kinda lack his charm, his personality, his multiple spikes,
Whatever.
his favor for blue. He always carried his badge around too, though.
Huh?
Yeah. I think he did it so he'd never forget who he was, or his duty as a defender. It was
If he forgot who he was, he's not a very
uplifting
good
that
look.
way. Something like that. Pretty noble, really. And scientifically speaking, it was justice for all.
You weren't even in that game.
What game?
I guess there really isn't a need for me to carry this around. And so Apollo threw the lawyer's badge in the bin.
Ouch.
Wait, so he didn't need to carry it around? Though it seems to have made a decent impression.
Helps for your job.
Suppose. Alright, now we've done the customary Ace Attorney tradition. Let's talk about today's trial.
You still
Alright.
didn't examine the ladder, shaking my head.
I did examine the ladder.
He did, actually.
Oh, wait, you
Yeah.
did. Never mind.
Yeah, but they didn't make the comment about it, they just talked about the incident.
I was talking about the... Did you do the other ladder, though?
God, how many ladders are in this freaking case?
3 or
They
4.
want you to investigate them.
How?
I mean, think about it.
That's the first time anyone's done that in this case.
Including you, I guess. Zing.
Blame shoot to kill me.
You'll get good in a few years. Now you don't have to be embarrassed about anything else all year.
Oh,
I'm
how
hoping
very
I turn out.
nice for me.
Well, I'm hoping I turn out better than Gavin. Either one.
Yep.
That quote will burn in your mind because I keep it on screen for that look. If only it worked that way.
Yeah, if only.
If only indeed. It just bugs me to think that that little kid outsmarted me. Again, Emma, the entire loft system was working against you on this. They were keeping it covered up. Don't blame
the game
yourself.
was rigged from the start.
And it makes him even more suspicious now that we know he can see. That's actually a good point.
And he won't speak, or rather he can't. Or at least we think he
could have
can.
seen the air duct, and he could have shot that revolver.
But he would have lost his arm.
That's not guaranteed.
But that's not how it sounded in Lamiroir's testimony.
The deal is this. If you're very well trained in using those guns, you can avoid breaking your arm. Again, though, you gotta
I'm pretty
be very
sure a
well
12-year-old kid can be well trained in firing. Go.
You'd be surprised.
I'm not gonna comment on that, so...
You mean her saying she heard Darian's voice?
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Also, what's that poster about? Case closed.
Why can't we have a normal, straightforward killing once in a while in this country?
Maybe that's the name. Maybe that's the name of one of their tours or
That's
something.
one of my favorite
Some-
lines in the game, actually.
Yep.
Like, seriously, I thought I
I'll
had it
pretend I
bad.
didn't hear it. I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Seriously,
So basically,
I thought I had it bad with the SL9 case.
Hmm.
Was that true what you said in court today?
that I was ready.
You know, about the case.
Seriously, the Detective Conan show, it took a weird turn.
About how
I-
everything was happening according to those song lyrics? It boggles the mind.
The guitar serenade, you mean? Yeah, I know
Yes,
that.
the very
know
one
that.
and same.
I found the link, you know.
Well done. Have a clap.
I wanted a cookie.
Again with this.
First, Prosecutor Gavin's heart-shaped keyring was stolen.
Emma, does it feel like we're going around in circles sometimes?
Maybe. Just maybe.
Then, Lamiroir flew through the air.
Oh yeah, I actually did try to time the dialogue with the music.
Nice. That's a good effort.
Then, Prosecutor Gavin's guitar caught on fire.
But
Yeah,
I
we
couldn't do
still
it forever, otherwise I'd be stuck here
I
forever.
forgot, did we already explain how it happened? Like someone put kerosene on it or something?
Nope, we haven't.
Not yet.
And in the end, a bullet took Mr. Latus's life. And he went up into the sky with a guitar. Well, 30 feet up at least.
But and there we go.
It is kind of hard to chalk it up to coincidence.
I know, and I found it.
Well, aren't you the ace
Yeah, have two
attorney
claps.
magician?
Can I have 2 cookies instead?
No,
Fine, here you go. You think the same person did all this?
those aren't cookies, they're snackoos.
Same thing.
I'll take what I can get.
Don't ask me, I didn't do it.
Or did you?
Dun,
You
dun.
you saw me, I was with you.
Well, we don't know anything anymore.
Well,
You
neither
could
did
have done
I.
it.
I couldn't fit for that air vent anyway.
What? You all think I did it?
Well, we could have, we never saw you.
My hat wouldn't fit for there.
We could have just taken your hat off.
Unlike Layton,
I
you don't have a
don't take
reason
the
to
hat
keep
off.
it on.
Sometimes I worry about that girl.
Reminder.
Anyway,
Oh, well, reminder. This entire time she's keeping the entirety of Mr. Hat concealed within there. Not within the hat, but within her cape.
So what did you find?
It's so little. I must have passed over it yesterday. You may be wondering what it is.
Oh, we'll find out, hopefully.
I found it under the sofa.
Let me guess. It's at home under your mattress.
What is that?
What is it?
Part of some device, I think. I haven't a clue what.
Okay,
it's electric circuitry, but what's that?
It is a bomb. The piano device is used to detonate.
Looked familiar, so I had it examined.
And you still don't know what it is, or you wait for the results?
Turns out, it's an antenna.
What? But that's way too little to be an antenna.
Oh, like on a beetle.
Sorta.
Sure.
We'll go with that.
Like on a cell phone, this device must use an electronic signal of some sort.
Let me check my cell phone for one of those.
So do we
An
get
electronic signal, you say?
So do we get to use Gumshoe's awesome detector like in Justice for All?
Don't see why we
No.
need to.
Oh.
Because Gumshoe's not here.
We sadly do not have a
She's
use
not
for
here.
that yet.
Anyway, let's present the Switch. Do you think you could take a look at this?
Sure, I like games and all. A small device. Looks like a transmitter.
Right, it's red and a bit of blue, so it can be a Switch.
Yep.
The transmitter?
Yes.
It's the new Joy-Con.
Oh my god.
The Ace Attorney Joy-Con.
Yeah, you just need to press a single
Let's see,
button.
you press the switch here and it sends out a signal.
Well, mind, you won't be able to progress through the evidence.
No idea what it's for, though.
This would be more appropriate for Pokemon.
No,
Go.
Dwibs, that's the thing. Since it's like a Joy-Con, it works like a pointer because you had motion control.
Alright, a signal. You mean an electronic signal?
What is it, Apollo?
Say, Emma. You know that strange object you said you found?
Oh, this?
Yeah. Let me try pressing the switch.
And everyone died.
And that's the end of this timeline.
Ouch!
Oh!
Oh!
It's on fire! The device is on fire!
You lit me on fire, you idiotic attorney!
So that's how the
Emma
guitar was.
Emma Sky, hot,
That was
hot,
hidden in the
hot
guitar?
detective.
What's the
that's
big idea? I ought to arrest you for
gas
that.
tank, that's what it is. Okay.
Emma Sky, burning detective.
Yeah!
Maybe you should have told her to maybe back away from. Oh, she's happy.
Oh, now we know what this is, an igniter.
Compulsive eating to recover.
Thanks a lot, blazing attorney.
This part here must work like a lighter.
Hey, it's more warmer than your attitude.
Well, gee, yeah, I'm sure my
Even
attitude...
before I pressed the button.
Well, yes, you've done very good well trying to get me all stoked. It nearly lit me up, that's for sure.
Instead, she smoked.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, yes,
Maybe
I'm
this-
sure that would go well done in a court of law if I'd have died. Oh, Judge, I didn't mean to burn poor Detective Emma Sky alive, along with
this
the
is why
rest
she's
of her
not-
dreams.
Maybe this is why she's not in the next game. She was trying to recover from all the birds.
Oh, yeah, she gets burned both figuratively and literally in this game. Poor Emma. And
Hey,
again,
Apollo.
let me remind you, on top of this, she was supposed to be the star of Ace Attorney Investigations, but she lost it because they thought she wouldn't be popular enough, so of course they gave her the boot in favor for Edgeworth.
Let's ask Emma more about this switch.
Um,
Now that she has some first-hand experience.
yeah, and her first time's probably been burnt off.
I just keep telling myself, Capcom promised that I'll get to be the main protagonist in the spin-off games. At least I have that to look forward to.
Yeah.
Well, what are you trying to do? Burn me alive?
I think you should have said it like, what are you going to do? Burn me alive? You know.
Come on, it was just a few sparks.
Says you! You are the one holding it! Ugh!
Jesus, all this overreacting. Calm down.
You should throw it at him, Emma. There's enough sparks flying around here just with you two talking.
Oh.
Great,
Glad
that's
you're enjoying this.
So Trucy ships these two. Not that I disagree, but
I mean,
maybe
quite
that's
a
not the
few
best
people
time.
ship them.
Maybe now's not the best time, though. Anyway, now we know this is a remote for an igniter.
Yes, we've well established that.
Put your hand in water or something.
Let me see that for a second. Oh, yes, just put my hand in water. That's exactly what you told to a burn victim.
Apply cold water to the burnt area.
Well,
Well, this is definitely a little transmitter.
yeah, we kind of got that by now.
The signal's weak. Probably only reaches 30 feet.
So, about the width of a typical bedroom.
A transmitter, huh?
Wait, why the bedroom would be 30 feet?
I was about to say, what kind of mansion are you living in?
I wish. I could actually know. I think mansions are kind of overrated.
Trucy's thinking very hard about this.
Yeah.
Well, somebody has to.
You see, Sherry, I'm very considerate.
Type
Although I think I've
Trucy
overdone
needs
it.
time to think.
Although I think I overdid it a couple of times.
No, it's okay.
Incidentally, if you look at the cross-section diagram of this stage area...
Don't worry, Dwibs. I do that all the time in the Ninokuni 2 playthrough. Look.
We didn't account for my laptop breaking and me having a bigger screen to work
Let's
with.
see. 30 feet from Lamiroir's dressing room.
Also, why does the screen keep changing where the #2 thing is when it flashes?
It's because of the color
distracting.
correlation and it's enlarging it. That covers the backstage completely.
It looks pretty large to me, though.
It also
all
looks
the
like it
enlargement.
could cover the stage.
Yeah. Great, typical innuendo. It kind of seems unlikely anyone would use this on stage.
Unless they're backstage.
Yeah, then they've got the foreign diagram now in the court record.
Well, guess I'd best be getting on with my investigation.
After you got rid of your burns. We'll have to look for more clues elsewhere.
Yes, please try not to kill anyone else. I feel better just knowing what this thing is now.
Yeah, your hands could prove that.
I'll have to look into the igniters a bit more later.
Good luck.
Yes, ow! I'm gonna be feeling that for the rest of the day.
I'd like to know a bit more about igniters myself, or kind of seeing firsthand what they are. And we shall continue with our escapades for trying to help Emma get rid of her hand burns and, well, everything
Poor
else
Emma.
in the next part. So,
Still
Well,
with cloud face staring at you.
so we'll see you then, and hopefully you don't get fired. That's a
Just
terrible
get me some burn heal.
So yeah.
problem. They don't
See ya.
exist, I'm afraid.
See ya.
See ya.